Hey guys, it's Rowan here from Art of Smart TV. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 biggest mistakes that students make when choosing a university and a degree for life after school. Now, choosing a university degree and uni can be pretty overwhelming. It's a 3 to 5 year decision, and when 1 in 3 university graduates right now cannot find full-time work, it can be pretty overwhelming to work out, what uni do I go to and what course do I pick? Particularly one that's, future-proofed. Now, in a past life, one of the things that I did was created Australia's first ever TripAdvisor for universities. So we crowdsourced tens of thousands of reviews and ratings from students on their university experience. And it helped over 250,000 young Australians make a more informed decision about university. So it's fair to say I've seen a lot of the mistakes that people make when choosing a university and a course. So mistake number 1 is not doing your research. Let's pretend you were going to look for a car to buy one. I'm betting you'd get on the internet, do loads of research, and then you'd go and find and look at the cars. You'd go to dealerships, you'd talk to them, you'd spend more time, researching and speaking to people. So you do your research. Often what I find is that when it comes to picking a uni, the time and the energy that's spent to research the uni and the course is nowhere near the same amount that you'd spend to buy a car. But university costs $250,000. That's right, it costs a lot of money. $50,000 in university fees and $200,000 in opportunity costs. So it's not a small decision. So it's worth doing your research. So, what are some things that you should find out? Well, what's the university's graduate employment rate? What's their global rankings like? What's the quality of the lecturers and the academics, the facilities? Do you get work experience, internships, job placements? It's worth finding out all of these answers and doing your research. Mistake number 2. The second big mistake is to pick a course and a degree in a uni based on the prestige. And I know this because I made this mistake. I picked a law degree because I thought it sounded prestigious. Lawyers in books and on TVs always looked cool, nice suits, made lots of money. But the reality is that the perception, the imagination of what I had in my head and the reality of what the course and the degree was about was quite different. And I see this all the time. I speak to students every week who say, I want to be, a forensic psychologist, because they look really cool in CSI. Or I want to be a lawyer because, Harvey Specter is a boss. The reality is that that is not going to be your experience necessarily. So, whatever you do, get to the university open days. Actually go and speak to people studying the course, get their perspectives and their experiences, and find out if the reality matches your imagination. Find out if the reality is something that you actually are genuinely excited and interested about. Now, the third big mistake is the mistake of assuming that a high ATAR also means a great quality course with high job prospects. I saw the 99 cutoff for a law degree and I thought, yes, if I get into this degree, I am on a slam dunk. Life taken care of. I'm going to have an amazing career, make lots of money. Truth though is that an ATAR has no correlation to the quality of the course. None. An ATAR is determined by popularity and demand. So if lots of students put down that course as a first preference and want to get into it, the ATAR starts moving upwards. So as a result, it's got no correlation to the quality of the lecturers, the academics, the job prospects, at all. So when you're picking your course, don't feel like you have to pick a course with a high ATAR. Don't feel like, I can't waste my ATAR. There's no such thing as wasting your ATAR. An ATAR simply is a determinant of how popular the course is. So you should pick a course that you genuinely are passionate and interested about. And then do your research to find out, the nuts and bolts of the quality of the course as well. So there you have it. They're the 3 biggest mistakes that students make when picking a course and a university for life after school. So now you can avoid these mistakes and make a confident, informed decision for yourself. To help, we've also put together an article that has a checklist of questions. And this checklist you can use to evaluate the universities and courses, and you can take it with you to University Open Days to ask questions. So click the link below and access the article and the checklist that you can use. If you've got any questions about picking a university or just about school and the transition to life after school in general, leave a comment below. We'd love to help and cover it in a future video. Like and share this video, and until next week, all the best in picking your university degree and course.